Good afternoon, everyone. Right, that was a cue for you to reply with good afternoon, so we'll try again. So good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Still not quite good enough, I don't think, for a sunny afternoon in Poole. So let's have a third and really loud try, okay, to set the tone for the afternoon. So good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
That's better. Thank you. Good stuff. So welcome everyone to a lovely, beautiful, sunny afternoon in Poole, one of the nicest parts of the country. It's great to have you here. By the authority given in the statutes of the Open University, I declare this congregation open for the conferment of degrees and the presentation of graduates. Distinguished guests, graduates, family and friends, it's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the 9th of the Open University's degree ceremonies being held in 2022. I'm also delighted to welcome to the ceremony key supporters of the university who have found time in their diaries to be with us today. And a special welcome to our honorary graduand, Professor Kamaldeep Bui. We are really delighted to be able to honour you today. Each year, the Open University awards a whole range of qualifications that you all worked so hard for, from certificates of higher education through to doctorates. Throughout 2022, more than 8,000 graduates are being presented for their qualifications at our degree ceremonies. For all my colleagues, and certainly for me, I know it's a real highlight of our year because we get the chance to celebrate your success. And I know for all of it, I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone when I say it's really good to be back in the flesh after the last couple of years. The ceremonies are held throughout venues in England, as well as in Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and the Republic of Ireland. As you saw on the video, you are graduating from the largest university in Europe with all the extraordinary scale, scope, and reach that implies. The success of the Open University is down to what our graduates achieve. And not just in the qualification that you're presented for today, but the difference that we know that you will go on to make with it. It goes without saying that today is a very important occasion in the life of you, all our graduates, your families, your loved ones, as well as the university and all my colleagues who I hope you feel will have supported you and nurtured you through your studies. Now, you could be forgiven for thinking that graduation ceremonies are solemn occasions, but as hopefully the video, particularly the end bit, gave you a little bit of a hint, at the OU we like to do things differently, and we hope that this day is in every sense a day of celebration for you. So we'll all be disappointed, I'll be particularly disappointed if anyone crosses the stage today to anything less than huge, thunderous applause, or indeed whatever else you want to do. Shout out, call for your family, whoops, cheers, it's all good. Not quite sure whether anybody's going to try the break dancing today, but all ideas along those lines are generally encouraged at an Open University ceremony. So think big. So with that in mind, could I ask all of today's graduates who are able to do so to stand, please? So, families, friends, Open University colleagues, let's start today's ceremony by giving all our amazing graduates a huge round of applause. Okay, you can sit down again. There are, of course, other ways you can show your appreciation to your graduate who's here today. So if you post messages or photos on social media, be sure to use the hashtag #OUFamily to share your congratulations and celebrations with the wider Open University community and the wider world. Today's ceremony will begin with the presentation of those graduates who have gained higher degrees and first degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Laws. They will be presented by my colleague and friend, Dr. Alison Penn, Senior Lecturer and Senator from the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. We will then see the awarding of the honorary degree of Doctor of the University to Professor Kamaldeep Bui. Dr. Eric Ade Cheramai, Head of School, Education, Childhood, Youth and Sport in the Faculty of Wellbeing, Education and Language Studies, will present Kamaldeep, who will sign the honorary graduate's book and make a reply. Then we will resume our presentation of graduates with those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees, foundation degrees and diplomas of higher education. I will then conclude the ceremony with a final address to our graduates. I now call upon Dr. Alison Penn to present our graduates.
Executive Dean, I shall now present graduates who have gained higher degrees and have been able to attend here today. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, I present to you for a thesis entitled E-Textile Narratives, Participatory Making with Blind and Visually Impaired People, Emily Giles. I present to you for the degree of Master of Arts in Art History, Emma Birch. For the degree of Master of Arts in Childhood and Youth, I present Pollyanna Mears. For the degree of Master of Arts in Classical Studies, Pam Brooke. For the degree of Master of Arts in Creative Writing, Diane Clark. Joanna Knowles. Phil Richardson. For the degree of Master of Arts in Education, Emma Wilkinson. For the degree of Master of Arts in Online and Distance Education, Kelly Williams. For the degree of Master of Arts Open, Gillian Hayhurst. For the degree of Master of Arts in Philosophy, Nick Koski. Jess Rance. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Janet Biles. Melissa Copeland Murray. Sean Erasmus. James Jackson. Luke Reeder. James Wilshire. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Leadership Practice, Mark Atkinson. Jonathan Key. Daniel Stenhouse. Yulan Yo. For the degree of Master of Education, Learning and Teaching, Anne Macmillan. For the degree of Master of Laws, Stacey Payne. For the degree of Master of Science in Advancing Healthcare Practice, Debbie Holman. Francisca Wogu. For the degree of Master of Science in Computing, Emma Varty. For the degree of Master of Science in Development Management, Michelle Allen. May Franklin Davis. For the degree of Master of Science in Earth Science, Susan Graham. For the degree of Master of Science in Environmental Management, Chris Gallagher. For the degree of Master of Science in Forensic Psychological Studies, Donna Patton. For the degree of Master of Science in Mental Health Science, Laura Bellamy. Tracy Harris. Agnes Yongui. Dawn Pittman. For the degree of Master of Science in Psychology, Charlotte Elmer. Deborah Marchetti. Carla Norton. Janet Sporton. For the degree of Master of Science in Science, Caroline Verheyen. For the postgraduate diploma in social work, I present Martin Leach. I present for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Victoria Abernethy. Dina Akers. Sean Allen. Blossom Andrew. Ryan Bailey. Joanna Ballard. Anna Barboza Richards. Thomas Barrett. Guy Bucock. Nadia Brill. Katie Buckland. Coral Butler. Brian de Byrne. William Carroll. Gemma Colsall. Is it Sarah? Sarah Coombs. Jill Cooper. Laura Courtney. Nicola Koval. Katie Cohen. Amy Cowden. Thomas Crompton. Jasmine Doe. Hannah Marable. Kelly Ann Donnelly. Yvonne Donovan. Lily Down. Eleanor Druitt. Jodie Edmonds. Matt Edwards. Zoe Fletcher. Jenny Freeman. Jennifer Gale. Gabby Golding. Selena Goodwin. Michael Gumbrell. Wait. Catherine Harper. Ella Louise Harrison. Matthew Harvey. Amy Hayes. Helen Hayes. Ryan Heyman. Margaret Hector. Gillian Hennell. Elizabeth Hetterly. William Hill. Tara Hilton. Chloe Jackman. Melanie Kerr. Thoughts? Charlotte Leach. Nikki Linker. Claire Lord. Jane McCallum. Sian Madge. Sophie Manston. Gwyneth Mason. Sorrel McBride. Jen Mayer. Deborah Membry. Andrea Middleton. Clive Mundoma. Karen Newsom. Martin Noak. Chloe Norley. Chris Norman. Diana Pereira Ford. Phoebe Pexman Cock. Ian Price. Beacon Rana Maiga. Wambui Redgrave. Susan Rigler. Manisha Rosario. Catherine Rundle. David Savage. Jackie Seckington. Leah Cipolla. Jonathan Smith. Jonathan Smith. Siobhan Spence. Hannah Squires. Jazz Stevens. Sarah Tanner. Melissa Tapp. Faye Thompson. Adam Tobaira. Emma Tompkins. Stacey Travers. Dorcas Walker. Leanna Witt. Mitchell Wren. Joe Young. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours and a foundation degree, I present Sandra Watts. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering, I present Jessica Barrett. Claire Talbot. David Burkett. Andrew Bush. Daniel Cooper. Andrew Large. Oliver Matthews. Joanne Pierce. And for the degree of Bachelor of Laws, I present Jazz Cook. David Cooper. Debbie Evans. Georgina Fawcett. Charlotte Francis. Zainab Goul. Sarah Holland. Apologies. Bethany Hoskins. Caitlin Martin. Jess Massone. Amy Rogers. Well done. Emma Smith. Amber Woolbridge.
Executive Dean, colleagues, graduates, guests. Professor Kamal-Deep Bowie, CBE, has devoted his life and career to effective prevention and treatment of mental illness, and especially to understanding and reducing inequalities in care and outcomes. Born in Kenya and of Punjabi Sikh heritage, Professor Bowie moved to the UK for his education and completed his medical training at the United Medical and Dental Schools of Guy's and St. Thomas in the late 1980s. He pursued a specialism in clinical psychology at Guy's and St. Thomas Hospital and then the Maudsley Hospital before undertaking research at the Institute of Psychiatry. In 2001, he joined the School of Medicine at Queen Mary University of London, practicing as a consultant psychologist at the East London NHS Foundation Trust while conducting his academic research. A pioneer in the field of cultural psychiatry, Professor Bowie has a long-standing interest in understanding how social and cultural factors shape presentation, care, and outcomes in mental health. His most recent work includes examination of the link between air quality and mental health, studying the variation in suicide rates among different ethnic groups and an analysis of the effects of structural inequality and racism during the pandemic. During his distinguished career, he has served as public health lead at the Royal College of Psychiatrists and as president of the World Association of Cultural Psychiatry. He has acted as an advisor to both the Department of Health and Public Health England. He also co-founded CAREIF, the Center for Applied Research and Evaluation International Foundation, which aims to promote good mental health, eliminate inequality, and strengthen social justice, with a particular focus on supporting young people through sport and the arts. Today, Professor Bowie is Professor of Psychiatry at the University of Oxford, an Honorary Professor of Cultural Psychiatry and Psychiatric Epidemiology at Queen Mary University of London. He was the director of the Synergy Collaborative Center from 2012 to 2022. This is a collaborative research project which aims to understand and tackle inequality in the risks and consequences of severe mental illness among people from ethnic minority backgrounds. The project analyzes how multiple and complex disadvantages shape inequalities in mental health and places particular emphasis on the stories of those with lived experiences of mental health challenges. Professor Bowie is chair of the Publications Management Board at the Royal College of Psychiatrists and editor-in-chief of the British Journal of Psychiatry. In 2017, Professor Bowie was named a Commander of the British Empire, CBE, in the Queen's New Year's Honours List in recognition of his services to mental health care and research. Professor Bowie's efforts to address the social injustices which contribute and exacerbate mental health problems reflect our own commitment to transforming health and social care practice through research, education, and training. His work aims to improve policy, education, and practice in order to better support some of the most vulnerable members of our society. It is a privilege to recognize his outstanding contribution to mental health research and tackling inequality. Executive Dean, by the authority of the Senate, I present to you for the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, Professor Kamal-Deep Bowie, CBE.
Wow, thank you so much, and congratulations first of all to all you amazing people who are processing today from all your varying backgrounds. The advantage of sitting next to the Executive Dean is I hear the stories and the complex pathways you've all taken, so congratulations, that's what I must start with and end with today. So thank you, Dr. Ade Cherma and Professor Fribbants and all of you at the Open University for this award. Thank you to my colleagues, mentors and students who have shaped me, to Gela Richards for nominating me, to my wife Gurpreet and my daughter Anandi who are here today, made me get here on time and made sure I had a haircut. It's a great honour to be awarded the degree of Doctor of the University. This is a privilege and a further inspiration, not only for me, but for those working in the sector in which I work, on mental health, on inequalities, on racism, on poverty and its impacts on health and well-being, and how to reduce the structural inequalities that are hardwired into our institutions and our social systems. COVID demonstrated this, and so we are learning the lessons, but it would be all too easy to return to the state that we were previously in. There is much evidence that discrimination and racism and inequalities, societal inequalities, are associated with poor physical and mental health. And scholarship in this space is tough, often lonely, full of disquiet, contentious exchanges, but that's the fun of it as well, so I encourage you to get involved. A bit about me. As Erica said, I was born in Nakuru in Kenya. I grew up and schooled and trained in Aylesbury in London. I was no stranger to the Open University, as I recall seeing OU programs on the television on a daily basis. Those of you of similar age as me will remember also. I certainly have fond memories of those black and white teaching videos in the middle of the night and the day, and you had to get up at 2 in the morning to be able to complete your course. My dear father always looked to them for hopes of securing a better education and changing careers and of better understanding the world into which we had arrived as immigrants. Sadly, he never became a lawyer, which was his dream, as earning a living for a family of 5 was tough and caring for dependents was too much. But he switched from working in the civil service to working in the finance industry, and surely influenced us all indirectly by his studies. I saw him spend many happy hours studying, reading and educating himself, and inspired me to read and review some of those remarkably austere-looking booklets of parchment colour, if you remember those, with crude staples and typed print. Quite a difference from the incredible resources that students now have access to, and I know the OU leads in distant education in terms of the quality of materials it produces, colourful, digital and interactive. The effect for me was to open up a world of possibilities that was so powerful in an otherwise isolated existence faced by most migrants in the 70s and 80s. It must have sunk in somewhere that to study, to read, to write was to live, and to live was to change the world, something all of you will be doing after today. Indeed, my son now is studying law, perhaps influenced by my father's spirit and motivations, and I, of course, dedicate the degree to my father, Joginder Singh, and my mother, Gurnam Kaur. I know the Open University champions equalities and has sought to provide educational and developmental opportunities for the most disadvantaged in society, for those with difficult lives, with full-time jobs sometimes, with dependents and carers, and to do it in the way that suits you most. So it's an incredible institution. I'm proud to be associated with the university and hope to contribute to its future successes. I feel a little less lonely with such good companions on my journey. So thank you again, not only for the award, but for being such amazing people and for doing all that you do as a community. Thank you.
Executive Dean, continuing the presentation of graduates, I shall now present those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees, foundation degrees and diplomas of higher education and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the insert within the ceremony programme. I present for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Joanne Aylward Carter. Jennifer Bacon. Samantha Barnett. James Billing. Sharon Blease. Emma Blogg. Tobin Brooke. Amy Brown. Gina Brown. Elizabeth Butler. Pollyanna Cannon. Dorota Careford. Abby Casey. Elizabeth Chilvers. Pamela Cleave. Taylor Coombs. Tracy Costa. Naomi Cottle. Catherine Cottrell. Hannah Caldwell Horton. Oliver Curran. Anna Daly. Helen Davis. Hello. Jeremy Dent. Roxanne Drawbridge. Siobhan Dream. Laura Duck. Maxine Edge. Katie Ellis. Kimberly Ellswood. Leah Farrer. Andrea Fearon. Maria Ferreira. Julie Fisher-Thomas. Abigail Gardner. Jennifer Gately. Monica Gladwell. Thomas Gooding. Joseph Green. Sarah Gregory. Michael Hill. Geordie Hooper. Peter Hope. Roger Horney. James Howie. Samantha Jeffrey. Jasmine Jones. Catherine Jones. Sarah Kent. Jean Knight. Susanna Lakatosh. Peter Lever. David Lewis. Elizabeth McClure. Vicky Lee McCann. Sophie Miller. Lady Montalbo. Charlotte Moore. Tanya Morphew. Sue Mudge. Ajit Palnagra. Jack Norton. Mary O'Sullivan Digweed. Kimberly Parker. Eleanor Parker Wisdom. Sam Patey. Carrie Ann Payne. Ashley Perrott. Kelly Poger. Uksin Poole. Nicole Pope. Pratap Rai. Sadiq Rai. Ellie Raven Vos. Alison Rosenbrock. Claire Sibanda. Tammy Sillans. Jessica Singleton-Smith. Lisa Spurrier. Charlotte Stanley. Julia Strange. Christopher Theobald. Gillian Toler. Catherine Tozer. Roger Tite. Cameron Watkinson. Jessica Watson. Sally Wettingsteel. Sarah White. Callum Whittington. Luella Wilson. Cara Wiseman. Nicole Woodward. Carly Wyatt. Louisa Yates. Toby York. For a foundation degree, I present Mark Emery, Joanna Kovetska-Lane, Lynn Roberts, Lisa Wilson, and for the Diploma of Higher Education, I present Joanne Bergin. Claire Harris, Elizabeth Percival, and Robert Travaskis Green.
Well, I'm just going to deviate from the script for a minute to say what a load of amazing stories and tales I heard from people coming across the stage. People of all ages, all walks and backgrounds of life. It's always just amazing. I'd kind of forgotten how amazing it was actually to do this, but it's been a really wonderful afternoon. As an Executive Dean of the Open University, I couldn't be more proud of what you, our graduates, have achieved. Often against the odds, often with work, family commitments, fairly obviously, and other multiple commitments, and sometimes many other challenges in lives as well. I also know that henceforth you will go on to make many important contributions to society, the economy, to business, to our public services, and to the wider world. I believe that, in fact, you are the most amazing body of graduates anywhere in the country and anywhere in the world. You've believed in yourselves, and we've believed in you, and that's all of us, your dedicated associate lecturers and advisors, the expert faculty academics who write your courses, the designers and technologists who bring those courses to life, and all the professional services that make the OU what it is, second to none. And now you've shown what that belief can achieve. I know it will often have been very tough for you, and I certainly heard some tales from people coming across the floor of how tough it had been at various times, where people had had to take 8, 10 or more years to complete. That would certainly be the case in normal times, but in addition, you've all managed it through a pandemic, and that really is quite extraordinary. No wonder employers tell us that what they like about OU graduates is that you're determined and you're driven. You've juggled study and deadlines with many other demands in life, and that's wonderful. It's often said that there's only one thing that's actually tougher or harder than being an OU student, and that's living with one. So, yeah, so you beat me to it. I was just going to say, can we take a moment for the graduates to acknowledge the support, not just the people you live with, but all your family and friends who are celebrating with you today. They've been by your side every step of the way, so let's thank them for supporting you. Look at your friends, locate them around you, and give them a massive round of applause for all the support that they've offered. When the Open University started back in 1969, an incredible 53 years ago now, our pioneer students and staff really were taking a step into the unknown, putting their faith in a new university that was using entirely new methods of teaching and that would be open to everyone. Many thought the OU might fail. Some even hoped it would. but instead it has become one of the most successful universities in the world, with over 2 million people who have studied with us. That's not just a university, that is a social movement. It's you, our students, who make the OU what it is, but we also owe a huge debt of gratitude to the vision of the university's founders. Foremost amongst them was Jenny Lee, to whom the then Prime Minister Harold Wilson gave the job of setting up the university at the beginning. A woman whose own journey from a Scottish mining community to become Minister for the Arts shaped in no small measure what the Open University has become today. Jenny Lee believed that the OU had to be a university for everyone, rich or poor, man or woman, black or white, and that it would do so whilst maintaining the highest possible academic standards. You, our graduates, have achieved those high standards of scholarship and of professional practice that she was determined we would maintain, whilst opening up the opportunity of university education to more people than ever before. She was determined too that we would be a respected research university, making discoveries, inventing new products, enabling us to understand each other better and to live together peacefully and without endangering our planet. You all have seen the results of our ongoing partnership with the BBC, with programmes as diverse and successful as The Blue Planet, or more recently The Green Planet, The Art That Made Us, The Bottom Line, and many others. And you can all enjoy our huge collection of free resources and short courses through our Open Learn platform, which incidentally, during the first month of the pandemic, went from having 250,000 visitors a week to about 1.9 million a week. That's just incredible. Curiosity and passion is what continues to drive us, and I'm really glad that you chose to join that most human of adventures to learn and live, as it says in the crest of our university. Completion of your qualification means you join a community of OU alumni around the world, so you can continue to keep up with news, access careers advice, or, and some people did threaten this when they came across the stage, or maybe I threatened them, you can come back and study more. You will always be, from now on, a member of the OU family. As you leave today, I hope you'll become an ambassador for the Open University and all that we stand for. Our fundamental values of social and environmental justice, our commitments to inclusion and diversity, and above all, our fundamental mission to be open to people, places, methods, and ideas. Do share your experience with others. Let them know what your journey has meant to you and what it could mean to them. We're all hugely proud of you and thankful to everyone else who's supported you through your journey. So finally, would all of today's graduates please stand if you can? And I'll ask the family, the friends, the guests, the supporters, let's give this amazing group of people one last huge round of applause. The proceedings of this degree ceremony have now been completed, and I now declare this meeting of congregation closed. Would all in the auditorium who are able to do so please stand?